Hello everyone. In this video, I'm gonna discuss the problem of a Codeforces round 911, which is a div2. Okay, so this is a B problem of the contest. In this problem, we need to do what? Basically, we have given 1, 2, and 3. We just and A is a frequency of 1, B is a frequency of 2, and C is a frequency of 3. This is given. We need to perform one operation, and in that operation what we can exactly do, we can do, suppose we have 1 2 3, right? So we can select 2 and 3, erase them from the erase them, and we can insert a different element which is different from 2 or 3, means we can insert 1 in it. So this is what we have do in that operation. So suppose this is the example of the problem. So here we are given 3 1 1 2 and 2 threes. So what I can do, I need to check that how can I create more ones in it, how can I create more twos in it, how can I create more threes in it. Or not only I have to create more, I need to create all the element, either one, either two, and either three, by erasing and by inserting. So let me first take one example and explain you that how you what is the question. Then we will simply code that. So suppose we have a test case which was one, wait, one and one. This was the first test case, ठीक है. So we have number of ones are here 1, number of twos here, that 2 1, number of threes here, that 3 1. Suppose I want to create all the numbers to 1. So what I can do, I can delete 2 and 3 from the vector. Suppose I am taking a vector, so deleting the 2 and 3, now I will insert 1 in it. In place of 2 or 3, I will insert 1. So this would be my answer. Yani I need to print the answer in the form ki, suppose A, B, C, where A represent number of ones in the vector, B represent all it is, we are able to do that. So we will suppose we have 2, we can create all the element 2 in the vector. So this would be 1, else it would be 0. Simply we need to output in that form. Okay, so suppose 1 1 1, we can create single one from everything, 1 2 3. We can create one from it, like delete those and insert one in place of this, means we have created all the ones in the vector. Suppose we need to create only twos in the vector, how can we do that? Suppose 1 2 3, we will delete 1 and 3 from the vector, insert a different element which is 2. Here we have created vector with all the twos. Now suppose we need to create vector with all the threes. Suppose again 1 2 3, yeah? We will delete 1 and 2 and insert 3 in place of it. So this is how we need to do in this problem. We will select two different digits and insert the totally different digit. Suppose we are deleting 2 and 3, then we will insert 1 in between them, in place of them. So this was the output and input format. Output format is something like, suppose 1 means we are able to create vector with all ones. Similarly, if on the second place it is 1, this shows that we have able to create B on the second place as well. If it is on the third place, means we can create all the threes in that vector. So this is how it works. Let me take one more example. Suppose 2 3 2 hai. Okay, so look, 2 3 2 means here number of ones are here 2, number of threes are here, sorry, number of twos are here 3, number of twos are here 3. So this is our vector, you can say input. Okay, suppose I want to create one only here, how can I create? I will select these 2 3, in place of this I will insert 1, I will select this 3 and this 2, insert 1 here, but this 2 still remains, yani I am not able to create all the ones in that vector. So what would be output? Suppose I am writing 1, this is for 1 2 3, right? So here we cannot create 1, so it will be 0. Oh sorry, it would be 0. Okay, now suppose the same 1 1 2 2 2 3 3. Can I create 2 in it? Let me try it. Suppose this 3 and this 3 will make 1 2. This 3, this one will make again 2. Yani I am able to create all the 2's in the vector. So it would be 1. Same for the 3. We cannot create in it 3 as well. So this is how the question is working. Now we got the test cases. We know ki how everything is working, how is the input format, how is the output format. Now we just need to check the logic behind the question, that how I am going to implement this. Suppose I am giving in the question ABC given in the question. Now there can be only two possibilities. Either A is equal to B equal to C, means all the numbers are equal to each other. In that case, we can create ones as well, twos as well, threes as well. So in that case, out will be 1 1 for each. For one, number 2 and 3. Okay. The second possibility is कि A is not equal to B is not equal to C, or you can say कि everything other than this. Here we have more possibilities कि A is equal to B, less than C. So these were all possibilities will be considered in other than this. So let's say we have else. We have to check possibility wise. Okay. So this is how we are working. Now when everyone A is equal to B is equal to C, it is simple. We need to output 1 1 1 and 1 only. Suppose when A is, now the else condition, when not all the elements are equal, in that case what we to do, we will check number of evens and number of odds. Suppose we have a question, we have a this, like look, I have all the elements odd. Suppose number of 1, number of 2 and number of 3's I have. Number of 1's I have 1, number of 2 I have 3 and number of 3 I have 1. Means everything is odd, right? So it is a vector of 1 2 2 2 3. It is like something. Can I create 1 in it? Yeah. 2 3 will create 1 1. Now 2 2 2 2 are same. I cannot do that. So what I will do, I will create 3 from this 2 1. Okay, now this 2 3 will give me 1 1, means I am able to create 1 from it, means here 1. Okay, some similarly 1 2 2 2 3. Okay, so can I create 2 in it? Yeah, it's easy. 1 and 3 will delete it and give me 2. So I can create 2 as well. Can I create 3 in it? 1 2 2 2 3. Can I create 3? 1 2 will create simply 3, so it is done. Now what I will do, this 2 3 will create first 1. Now this 2 and 1 will create 3. So in that case, when, so just a second. So I got that key, if A is equal to B is equal to C, A is equal to B equal to C, in that case my output would be 1 1 1. And the second case is when all the numbers are odd, means number of odds are equal to 3, means A is odd, B is odd and C is odd, everything is odd. In that case as well my output is 1. Now when number of odds are equal to 2, now we have to check when we have one even term and two odd terms, then in that case what would be my output. Suppose let me take 1 1 2. This is, let me take this example, okay? So here we have 1 1 1 2 and 2 3's. Okay, so these two are odd and this one is even. Okay, now look, one can I create 1 in it? Well, 2 3 will create 1, so it would be 1 1 and 3, okay? Now I cannot create one more ones in it, means overall I cannot create 1 in it. Can I create 2 in it? Well, this 3 and this one will create 1 2. This, now still 1 3 remains, means I cannot create a vector with every 2's. So this is not possible in that as well. Can I create 3 in it? So let me check. This one two will create simple 3, means I can. So I can create one. So when odd number of odds are equal to 2, so in that case even term even term would be 1. Suppose in our example we have c is even, so the out format is something like this, where this should be even. Okay, as simple as that. 2001. Now second case could, now fourth case would be when odd terms are equal to 1. Okay, this. Now we need two even terms and one odd terms. This will also goes same like this. And now suppose we have odd term equal to 0. This will goes same like this. I can prove this, but I think the video length would be more. So what? So yeah, you can try it and check it out. So let me move to the coding part of this. So this is a code I have already coded. Let me do that again for you guys. So just a second. Yeah. So first of all, bit slash standard and main. Let me take number of test cases input. So 3 for the test case. Okay. Now what I need to do, I will run a loop t minus minus. I will take a input a, b, and c. Okay. So I'm thinking ki, let me take input first of all a, b, c. Let me create a vector just to push the element in it. V dot push underscore back a. Similarly, I can push b and I can push c. I have created vector and pushed the element in that. Yeah, it's done. Okay, so look, now we have the vector ready, everything is done. What I need to do, I need to check number of odds in that vector. How can I do that? Let me first of all run a loop int I equal to 0, I less than without size I plus plus. If v of I modulo 2 equal to 0, what I will do, I will create, I increase the value of even, else I will increase the value of odd. Let me first of all declare even equal to 0 and odd equal to 0. It's done. Okay. So now I know number of even terms. Now I know number of odd terms. Now I need to create, just write the if else conditions according to the question. Suppose if A is equal to B and B is equal to C. That was our first case. In that case, my output would be, suppose let me have a variable int x y z, where x represent ki we are able to do or not, we are able to do have all the ones in it or not. Similarly, y for twos and z for threes. When all the elements are equal, this would be the condition where x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, similarly z is equal to 1. Now let's we have another case where in that case we have if odd number of odd terms are equal to 3, means all the terms are odd, all the terms are odd, so it would be same. Okay. Now suppose we have second condition, if number of odd terms are equal to 1, number of odd terms are equal to 1 means I will check ki which term is odd in the vector. How can I do that? What I will do, simply first of all it would be 2, means we have number of terms are odd. So I need to find first of all even term, which term is even. So suppose if a modulo 2 equal to 0 means if a is even, so in that case my output would be 100. Suppose else if, now in that case suppose b is even, rest 2 will be odd, so in that case my output would be simply 0 1 0. Okay, it would be 0, it would be 1. Else, now the only thing remains ki if c is even, so what I will do, I will make it else, I will make it 1, and I will make that 0. As simple as that. So I have considered the second test case as well. Now we know ki if number of odds are equal to 3, either equal to 3 or equal to 0, in both the cases we are going to get same the output, and why need to write more lines of code? I can do that here as well. Same for this, if we have number of odd equal to 2, no, let me do it for another condition because it will, we need to check something different well there. So look here, here number of odds in abc are 2. Okay, 2 1 are odd and single one is even. For this test case, what I need to do, I need one even, sorry, two even and one odd. So I need to find out the odd term basically. This is the odd term. If b is the odd term, if c is the odd term. So yeah, these are the condition cases. I am not printing anything, then why would I get the output? I need to first of all print the answers. Let me print C out X, C out Y, C out Z and L. Let me run the cases. So yeah, it got passed. So look, when everything is equal, now my output should be 1 1 1. When two even and one odd, so odd wali term would be 1, else wali terms 0. When we have two odd and single even, so in that case this should be 1 and else to be 0, others to be 0. This is how the question for this as well. Let me route the expected 0 0 1 so that it can show the past test cases. So this is done. Let me show you the submission. So I have well already submitted the problem. I got TC for us minus error, so let's forget this. Okay, let me